should be live on Twitch again. And then also on YouTube. Okay, cool. We are. I did not do the YouTube test, so I'm going to do a test. And hopefully that pops up on chat. But then I know Twitch always works because Twitch is not giving me any problems yet. There. So I sent it when I said I sent it. So there's a huge delay for it showing up for me at least. I'll keep chat on my YouTube chat on my phone because it seems like the chat window I had open for YouTube does not update very frequently. Which means if my phone dies, I'm fucked for YouTube. Okay. So we did do this earlier, but this game was freezing like left and right. So I did a recap. Since I'm gonna delete the old stream, I'll do the recap again here. So quick recap. I'm gonna throw it out there. Okay. We woke up in a crash ship. We were woken up by some dude we have not seen again, who probably died on the ship. We met Karth, and Karth was like, shit bro, we gotta leave the ship because Bastille and Sith are fighting on the ship. And they were fighting. We escaped on the escape pod. Me and Karth went to find Bastilla because Bastilla was hiding, or she was captured from an escape pod. So because of that, Bastilla, we had to go and save her because some gang captured her. There was a bunch of side stories on the planet that we did, such as finding a cure, a bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to go into that because that's not the main story. But eventually we found Bastilla, we freed her, and then we got off the planet. We stole this ship with another main dude called Canderous or something like that. He's a Mandalorian, or was a Mandalorian. I don't know if he's still a Mandalorian, but he helped us. This guy right here, yeah. His name is Canderous, yeah. I haven't really talked to him much. He's not my favorite dude, but he is pretty fucking good at combat. We also met Zal. I call him Zal, but his name is Zalbar. And we also have this lady. She's a Sith turned good, maybe? I don't really know because I haven't really talked to her. And then there's a Twi'lek we have on the ship called Mission. I don't know where she is because this is actually my first time being on this ship. But we eventually went to Dantoonie to tell the Jedi Council, oh shit, here's all what happened. Here's all that went down. And then they knew I was good, or Bastilla knew I had some sort of sense with the Force. So with my Force-like stealth power, they trained me, and Bastilla, me and her have like some sort of bond. We're sharing visions and stuff like that. So far, it doesn't seem like any other type of bonds, unfortunately. But our goal is, when we were training, we found a tomb that Revan, or one of our dreams was a tomb that Revan explored. We went and explored it, and we found a star map leading to other locations to lead to something called the Star Forge. And our goal is to get there before the Sith get there. That's our main goal, is to get there before the Sith get there. Because we don't really know what it does, but we know in the Sith's hands it's not going to be any good. Now, I do have some graphics mods installed. Most of them are just higher resolution textures. The companions were all personally edited by some dude. He made them higher resolution, higher poly slightly. But you can tell that like his hair actually has physics. His hair is just more detailed. They changed the costumes of Bastilla and all the other companions. I think only one companion mod is not working, but let's get on it. Like, the game isn't really full screen. It's supposed to be this 4x3, but this is actually my first playthrough, so I wanted to like just experience it the best I could. And all the cutscenes, someone did like an AI upscale on all of them, which is nice, but yeah, they're just AI upscales. They still don't look that bad, even considering I know these are just AI upscales. They still look pretty freaking good. So this is where the stream started like freezing a lot more, and I wanted to make sure, because this seems important. So that's the main bad guy. As far as
Lord
we can
Malik,
tell,
the Starforge
he's
is
the main
operating
bad
at
guy.
200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested
So
in
they
the
do have
young
the
Jedi
Starforge.
Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malik. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malik.
That asshole.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war
I'm surprised he
hero.
lived. So
It's a wonder you
he's worked with the
survived
dude.
encounter.
Yeah, I was about
I
to
am
say.
hard to kill, Lord Malik.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malik, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
I don't think that showed up on stream, but it was the ship quickly going like whoosh. Force has given a vision.
Force has given us a vision.
It started
like the one we
really
shared on
late.
Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Like 90% of Star Wars heroes come from Tatooine. Like it was, or like major people come from Tatooine. Looks like it was inside some sort of cave. Maybe Tatooine
Perhaps,
wasn't always a
but that would have been
desert.
tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okie dokie. Sure will do. Oh fuck, dropping my phone. Let me go back to where... Okay. So we need to find a... I don't know how exactly we're gonna find a map. Especially in like a deserty place like this. But let's see if we can find it, I guess. Fucking Zal. I was checking our supply cargo hold. Something's not right. What's wrong? What do you mean? Someone's been in an emergency stash of food. Mesh and I asked everyone, but no one knows anything about it. You might want to check the food stores next time you're in a cargo hold. so there's this lady.
I feel I
I've not
must
talked to her.
apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You're damn right. Apologize. Next,
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes and in my own.
I thought about it. I forget it.
It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Cool. Oh. Sure, we'll add Bastilla, because Jedi. Add and Descartes. No, yeah, no, let's do mission.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities.
Oh, what do I get for 100
This
credits,
is
bro?
the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses.
And what if I don't? And what if I say no?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
Are you trying to cheese my way out of paying a fee? Ooh, persuasion. See, this is why you max out charisma.
That does make sense. I suppose I could let it go this time. We need the business. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Pleasure. I don't know. I mean, there's not really many things. I'm looking for specific things. Who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
Older things, antiques,
You a
artifacts.
digger? I've heard of ruins being found now and then, but they've always been stripped by sand people soon after. You're not going to get anywhere with them. I guess you could ask around, but I doubt you'll learn
Interesting.
anything
So sand people are
different.
still a pretty
You
big
could always
thing.
ask a Jawa. It's hard to
And
tell what
Jawas
they
are still
know.
pretty big thing. All the way back then, because isn't this like 600 or so years before like the prequels and sequels and stuff? Make good paint work, but
As you wish.
we cheesed our way out of paying that. Get items. Can you get out of my way? The AI sometimes gets... Oh, I like how there's cannons. Oh, shit. So if I really was like, fuck you, I would probably have to fight all this. Shut 5,000 credits. Breather's mask. Interesting. Okay, no, we're good. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Oh, here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered. Your ship as requested. What shipment was that again? Life form Gizka. Excuse me. Yeah, it says right here you ordered a crate Gizka. Now I need your thumbprint. Where did my data pack go? Where the creators might have gotten loose. We don't accept liability. We certainly couldn't take the cargo back in Troy. What's on her ship? Okay, I guess we're gonna go back on her ship and check what the... Maybe that's why her food was missing, but that doesn't make sense because they just delivered it. At least that's what they made it seem. Wait, yeah, let's see. What's our journal say? Fate seems to be conspiring against you. The disorganized port authorities on Tatooine appear to have shipped a delivery of a Giza to hold. There's an appear... Giza escaped, which certainly does not sound good. Wait, is it on our ship? Or is it like escaped? Oh, there's multiple Gizka. Giza looks at you cooing. Kill it, pet it. Why would you give me an option to kill it? We're gonna pet it. You scratch behind the critter's head, it nubs, coos ecstatically in response. Play a game with it. You play a game of peekaboo with the little creature, hiding your face behind your hands, and each time you appear. What fun. Pick it up. Try to pick up, but it wiggles at your gas. Okay, leave it alone. Why is there Giza all over the ship? We're just gonna pet all of them. Why is there a response to kill them all? I don't want to kill them. They're amazing. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, there's Mission.
Hey there. What can I do for...
I want to talk to you about your brother.
I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff.
We're on Tatooine.
You know how he was always blaming other people for his problems? There might be something to what she said.
You mean you believe her story now?
No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave me behind? I'm not saying Griff would just abandon me, but maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later, but things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He was always borrowing money he could never pay back. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he left Harris. He would have to leave his little sister behind so it would look like he was coming back.
So he sacrificed you to save his own hide?
Yeah. Well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, the more I realize I might be idolizing my brother a bit, not seeing all his faults. I still want to find him. I need to see him again. It's just that
he
I'm
like
not sure
ditched you
how
and ran
react when I
away.
do.
What do you mean you think you might idolize him? When the time comes, you don't know what to say. I think he deserves a swift kick in the groin for what he did.
We'll see. I don't want to judge him
He
yet.
does.
Maybe Lena was lying. Or maybe
Lena
she
was lying.
wasn't. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine and see what he has to say about where my brother is now.
Sure. Okie dokie. Well, let's head out. So... Let's see, so we got that. Let's exit. So let's add mission. Because her brother's on Tatooine. As far as we know, her brother's still on Tatooine. So I'm gonna keep her in my party for that reason alone. Maybe she'll want to talk.
Hey there. All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the...
Yeah, we can go. I'm gonna quick save. one thing I do wish more games said, I wish you can upgrade like their basic clothes, because I like the starting clothes of a lot of these characters, but then I like replace it. So we need to find this hunting lodge. Okay, that's where her brother theoretically should be. So let's go there first, which is right there. I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So we're going there to figure out something about Mission's brother. Whoa, what the fuck's happening? This is what happens when they own everything. No accountability. Big oof. They got a monopoly up in this bitch.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Sauce.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
Big oof. Yeah, that sounds like him. Wait, let me fix my... Oops, wrong thing. I'm gonna cut up some of this extra top space I have. Make me slightly bigger. I wonder if I can make myself bigger. Yep, that does sound like him.
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People got him.
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
So all your workers are expendable?
Zerka Corporation cares deeply for all of its employees. That's why we've started a bounty program to thin the Sand People numbers. We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this.
We didn't even care that he died.
Information. I could lose my job.
Is there some sort of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to. Farewell.
Okay. So we got an update with her brother, maybe? Where is her brother? Mission's brother. According to Griff was captured during a sand raid on one of the mining capes. Whether he's alive is anyone's guess. Speak to Bastola. Do you wish to talk to me?
I do. I've been watching you, studying you closely to see what kind of progress you've made since your training at the hands of Master Zahar.
Been watching me. I think we both know the real reason you're watching me. I like how that's an option.
You never give up, do you? I admit, I'm interested in you. I find you intriguing, compelling even, but it's not what you think. You have a great gift. You have an awesome command of the Force.
Sure.
And I tremble when I think of how you might misuse it.
Oh god, that first option, I make you tremble. Do you get all tingly inside too?
I've seen how you've resisted many temptations and continue to walk the path of the light side. Very commendable. But I'm afraid you might stray from this path. You need to see what the dark side represents in its entirety. For it is what we battle. Only the wisdom of a Jedi Master can truly explain this. But I will do my best to make you understand.
We're not going to go over this again, are we?
The dark side is not simply giving in to anger, temptation, or to use the Force to destructive ends. These things only lead to the dark side. The dark side grows stronger and more insidious the closer you draw to it. It begs you to surrender to it, to release all its terrible power, and it becomes harder and harder to resist. And once you stop resisting, it's too late. It twists you up inside and turns you into a mockery of everything you once stood for.
How do you know it's so terrible?
I am no less resistant to temptation than any other. I simply have the benefit of training that you do not. But even the training of the Jedi might not be enough to save us. We need only to look at the atrocities which have been committed by those under its sway to understand the terrible, corrupting evil of the dark side. Millions dead, and far more suffering. What sort of person would you have to become to perform such deeds gladly?
Are you saying the light side is innocent of killing? I could never see myself doing.
That is why the dark side is so insidious. If you are not careful, you do not even see each small step you take towards it until it's too late. It's so easy to think that we would never fall prey to such a horror, that we have unlimited control, vigilance, and foresight. If only that were true. The Sith have become powerful because there are many Jedi who've succumbed to the lure of the dark side and joined their cause. What greater weapon is there than to turn an enemy to your cause, to use their own knowledge against them? We are weakened while they are strengthened, so we must harden our hearts and do whatever is required
We need
to
to do
fight
some
against the dark side,
cable
even when
management.
the battle becomes wearying.
Do whatever is required, such as...
The vision of our future is clouded by shadows cast from the dark side. But I sense something ominous lurking in those shadows. But words alone cannot save one from the dark side. Come, we should continue with the task at hand. When the time comes, I only hope we are all strong enough to do what we must.
We will be, Bastilla. Don't worry. We're pros. I think I was leaving when this happened. So, don't believe a word that corporation said in there. There's always a peaceful solution in combat. I've been attacked by the same people, so the company wants them killed. They didn't ask you to do it? Some people are animals. I watch them. They're intelligent. There must be a way to peacefully stop attacks. I know it. But of course, no one will try. You'll leave the city without the company's approval, and they want the same people dead. Why would you know any better? No expert, but I know there's a lack of care in the environment and the residents of it. What would you have done to the same people? It must have seemed like an invasion. There's no negotiations for territory. I meant some people are kind of like Indians. Like Native Americans. Why hasn't anyone tried talking to them? They don't speak the same language. Is it their fault? There wasn't even a Jedi here who couldn't seem to get to them. I think that ended in blood too. Someone has to try. Maybe the real translation droid, not these old proto-crap. Who would have a capable droid? I'm sure I've heard something about an unusual droid in the shop here in Tatooine. The droid can speak their dialogue. With the droid, maybe you can talk to them. I wouldn't survive. Maybe they'll just grow. Okay. I'll look into it. So, Looks like we might need a droid to... I think there's a droid shop right over here. Was it? Yeah, right there. Oh look, there's a Jawa.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Great.
You shall fall.
I need to keep an eye out on my health. Stop shocking my teammates. This Jawa just gives 0 fucks we're fighting. I just got a double, yeah, I got a double bladed. 1 and 19. It's technically better than the one I've got. Like, the one I do is 1 of 15. So fuck it, I guess we'll do that. Can I do want to change the health though. Should probably sell some of these weapons. Okay. It's weird, it only popped up when I did the closing saber thing. Droid shop is this way to the left. Is this the droid shop? There's not really anything that tells me it's a droid.
Hey, Bastila. You ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
I would so much.
There's gotta be times when you thought about it.
Come on, wouldn't you want to like pull a cup of coffee to you to drink it? Like
years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to
feel like I would use it for such stupid things.
You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty.
Like, oh, force this cup to me. Oh.
What the? Hey.
She just did it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
I would never do it, and then does it. Hell yeah. Oh look, there's a droid. Perhaps you're off-world. What do you have available? HK47. Hey, it's a protocol. Wow. Claims to understand Sand People dialect. What functions have you tested? I've made some observations. It's an obvious protocol droid. Translation skills. It's in good. 5,000 credits. 4,000, not a cred less. That was quick, desperate as hell. Come on now. Think of the advertisement you would get from a Jedi. Drop the price or I'll see you dead? What? 25 credit. You will? I mean, of course you will. Let me just withdraw the credit. Deal mostly sweat parts. Maybe the Jawa mutters some old things. I could have misheard. They covered large areas where they scavenged, but they aren't doing much right now. What's stopping? I may have understood, but I think some of their tribe mates are missing. I think they wanted to help. Did the Jawas bring you this? No, okay. What's stopping them? I already did. I just got the droid.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you?
Shall I kill something for you?
Answer. Indeed. I am most eager to engage in some unadulterated violence.
Unadulterated violence? What?
Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Okay, so I guess I have to, I guess my roommates need help with something, so I will help them right after this. What's the best damage we got? We got 2 to 7, we got 1 to 8. There's 2 to 11. There you go. Sure. Why not? It's not like I got any other ones right now. What's this? Skill awareness +2. Focus blaster rifle. Well, I don't think he's using a blaster rifle, right? This is a... Oh, this is a blaster rifle. Sure.
What?
Hopefully he's good.
Master?
Oh, he's evil. What makes a droid be evil? Okay. Sure. It has no computer usage. Okay. Level up. Got a couple level ups. It's up its constitution. It has a shit constitution. Sure. Should probably up your fucking computer usage. Efficiency. This applies to both brain characters that focus on using single one-handed. Using a single one-handed. I don't know what that means. Using single one-handed weapons in battle game +1. Okay. Or 2 weapons. Well, he's not using 2 weapons. He's let's add that. Okay, level up. So she has a lot of heal. Oh, I should probably give that robot like some demolitions. No, that's level 12. Sure, let's give her some advanced lightsaber throwing. So we're level 12. 8 Scoundrel, 3 Jedi. Okay. So I have to help my roommates move something, so 4:20 my time. Seems like a great time to end the stream. I will pick this back up tomorrow or something. But if you've been watching me, thanks for joining me. Sorry the live stream was a bit shorter. Usually I do like 3-4 hour live streams. But thanks for joining me. I'm kind of glad I got a robot. Like, that's fucking badass. This guy looks badass as fuck. That's like a great way to end the stream, to be honest. But yeah.